Aaron,
Yes, sir.
we have some pretty shitty jobs sometimes
Sometimes.
throughout our lives.
Yeah.
You know, not saying now. You know, listen, we got bills to pay, right? We're not going to sit here and talk about our jobs. But I have a question for you because I thought we'd talk about some funny work stories.
I love funny work stories.
Have you ever seen someone poop in a retail store?
Like on the floor?
Yeah.
No.
Like on the floor.
No.
Like in the middle of self-checkout at a hardware store in the middle of the day, like 4 p.m.
I can't say that I
Dookie right in the middle of self-checkout.
Not the Bookie Dookie.
No, the Dookie.
Oh, man.
Yo,
no shot.
So let me just be very clear. I am not going to mention names of businesses. I am not going to mention names of people. But we're going to talk about some funny work stories because I think we got a bunch.
Yeah, probably.
And the crazy thing is I've had at least 4 different jobs that I could talk about poop stories. 4 different jobs.
4 different jobs.
Yeah, one of them in a fitting room at a clothing store.
Okay.
Like, we thought someone was stealing. Couple goes in, walks out, have someone check it, shit on the floor. And piss. On the floor.
Oh.
On the floor.
That's awful.
Right, and just when you thought that was bad, so the middle of self-checkout one, literally 4 p.m., like it's busy in the store.
Oh, my God.
Hardware store, right? 4 self-checkouts. This guy got into a fight with someone at customer service with one of the associates because he didn't get his way. Goes to the bathroom, comes back out. He leaves the store. He wiggles his pants. And out drops the Dookie. And I mean, not just like a log. A log. He wiggled it from the top.
Did he, look at you or anything?
And he had some no, dude. Yo, he kept walking like it was normal day situation.
I do this all the time.
Normal day situation.
I do this every day.
Right.
Yeah, great.
Different hardware store. It's late at night. 4x8 plywood sheets. Some dude made a box out of 4x8 plywood sheets and shit in the middle of it.
That's actually amazing.
And
he made a toilet.
And no one saw it.
He made a toilet.
He made a toilet.
It's great.
It was hysterical.
That's at least that's ingenuity. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like, at least that
the fact that no one caught him and like we had to go back on the video and look.
I'm picturing
him
someone
building the box. And no one's bothering him.
Yo, it's the greatest thing I've ever
He's
heard.
building the box and no one is bothering him.
Nobody thought to be like, sir, what are you...
No.
What you got going on? Like,
No.
what are you building something in the store? I'm confused. Like, what's happening here?
It's fucking ridiculous is what it is.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. Worked for a grocery store. Yo, we gave this guy a hard time about something. Don't even remember what it was. It was probably about coming in one way and leaving another, whatever the hell it was. Dude goes to like the dairy department and like he went to the bathroom, comes out wearing shorts, wiggle. Bro, it was like soft, gooey, like
Stop it.
on the floor, like bigger, like it was it was a pile.
Oh,
it was actually a pile.
Fucking gross.
It was a pile. Yeah. The best part is the shirt that he was wearing. It was a peanut shirt like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown,
and it said,
great.
"We run this city."
Yeah, we do.
We run this city.
Yeah, we run this city.
And it just happened to be the grand opening of the store too.
Fantastic. That is terrific. God, why are you like, what, are you like, does poop just like make its way to you? Like, I haven't dealt with that much poop in my life as far as other people's.
Bro.
That's weird.
Poop.
Yeah, poop is gross,
don't know what the deal is.
Horrible.
But y'all in retail stores, y'all are disgusting.
Yeah, that's nasty, man.
Y'all are disgusting.
Yeah.
Freaking like, yo, I like, listen, I have a loss prevention career. Sit there and just watch people just go down their pants and come up and just.
That would make me sick. Stop. That's actually made me quite ill. Ugh. That's disgusting.
Come on, you got some work stories.
Yeah, of course I do. Where do I begin? So to preface this, I don't have the most illustrious work careers. And by that, I mean, like, I've worked at 3 places my entire life.
But that's loyalty and commitment.
It's loyalty and commitment, though. So I guess that speaks for something, right? It speaks volumes for something. But when I was younger, I worked in a place where I will not say, but it's a place where you frequently go to get slushies. You can put 2 and 2 together.
It rhymes with Schmurpies.
It rhymes with Schmurpies or burpees if you're a workout enthusiast. I used to work at that place for a long, long time, and man, do I have some stories about that place. So I'm going to start here. So let's start with the very beginning. Speaking of burpees, so one time on Free Burpee Day, which, as everybody knows, is coming up actually soon. It's
right.
July 11th.
Right.
If you don't know where I work by now, you're stupid or you don't live in New York.
Stupid and don't live in New York.
I guess they're in other states too. But one time, somebody came in and got 5 free drinks that you get on that day in the tray, walked up to me while I was at the register and said, "Happy free something day," and threw those motherfuckers on the ceiling and then ran out of the fucking store. Swear to God. Bro, I chased this kid outside the thing. I chased him down the block, but I'm obviously...
Did he get you or just like...
No. He just made it so that he like threw it up at the ceiling tiles and it was just everywhere. Like when he did that, they hit the ceiling and then they just cascaded down.
Did you get him?
No, of course I didn't. Well, I caught him for a second, but he's a little kid. He was a kid.
He was a shitbag?
He was a little shitbag. Mm. So I was like, and obviously my no neck having ass couldn't catch him. So
the no neck is a trend.
It is,
Hashtag no neck.
So that was one of my earlier experiences with the company, which was always, I realized why I stayed for so long. It's great.
Right, 100%. Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, so
sons of bitches.
In my career was a lot of, it's mostly retail based, a lot of loss prevention, like stealing type of stuff. Like I've had incidents where like hardware store, like a pickup truck would roll up and start putting 2x4s in their truck. And I would be like, I'd like run up to him, "Hey, do you have a receipt for that?" And be like, "Yeah, it's right here." And he like runs in his car and I'd try and like take the 2x4s out as many as I can and like try it. Like you only got away with 2 instead of like 15 of them. Like like something stupid.
People are crazy.
Dude, people are crazy. There was another time that me and a close friend used to work together. And if this close friend decides to see this, it is what it is. But if this is one of my favorite ones. So me and this close friend are working in a store, and someone's trying to steal like a very expensive backpack blower, like a $400 or $500 backpack blower. Mm-hmm. And guy walks out. We politely go up to the cart, and I'm just under 6'1". I'm 275 at the time. Like I'm a big guy. The guy I'm with is like 6'5" and like 300 pounds. Where he made me look made me look small. Uh-huh. You know who this person is. Uh-huh. We go up to him politely, one on each side. We grab the cart. I'm like, "Hey man, just come back inside."
Yeah.
He didn't want to come back inside.
Of course not.
He starts putting up a fight. Uh-huh. Get him up against the wall, and all of a sudden, like his fight stops. He gives up. And I'm just like, that's weird. Like, I thought this was going to be a thing. So he comes back in, and then I see him after the fact, whatever, we're talking to him. He walks out, but he's walking out with a limp, like, and I'm like, this isn't right. Yo, did something happen? He's like, I put my whole hand in his rib cage. And then I told him to stop. Oh. And I whispered to him, if it's going to get worse if you don't stop.
Oh.
I'm like, and that's how I met, that's how I learned who he was. That day, because his whole hand was in his rib cage.
Ooh. Brother,
brother. Oh God, there's so many stealing stories. There was a woman I used to I used to work with. There was a woman who was stealing from a clothing store I used to work at. She would steal suits, but she'd go to customer service to act like she was returning it, not return it, and then leave with the suits. And like she would steal $200-$300 at a clip. Yeah, at a clip. Yo, y'all are kleptomaniac freaking thieves, all right?
Damn.
So she's this nice old lady. Just like, I'm like, all right, like we're just gonna, we'll call the cops, whatever, we'll let you go, blah, blah, blah. Yo, she leaves and she hit a crack pipe on me.
Hid a crack pipe on you?
She was 70 years old.
Oh.
And she leaves with the police walk her out, and I look and I'm like, I didn't even know what it was at the time. I was still like in college. Like I didn't even see the crack pipe.
Right.
I'm like, I had to take a picture and send it to someone. I'm like, yo, what is this? And they're like, it's a crack pipe, bro.
Oh my God. That's insane. What the fuck?
Dude, degenerates.
That's crazy.
Degenerate.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I have another good one for
I
you.
know you do.
So I worked at said establishment I mentioned before for quite a number of years while I was going to college. So obviously at this time I was old enough. I had just became old enough where I was able to buy adult beverages, if you will. Right? I'm clumsy, for lack of a better term. I tend to like drop things, forget things, leave things behind. I'm one of those guys that does the keys, wallet, cell phone before he leaves any situation.
Honestly, any respectable man.
Some don't. You'd be surprised.
Honestly, whoever's doing that, you do not pass the bro code.
I have to do the keys, wallet, cell phone.
Keys, wallet, cell phone every day.
And if I have anything more than that, usually my brain can't handle it and I leave something behind.
Right.
So that, it's usually how it goes. Type of guy I am. So when I was the humble age of 21, I had gotten out of my car to pump gas down the street from my job. And when I was pumping said gas, I had my wallet out, did the thing, left my wallet on top of my car. At the time, I was driving a truck.
Oh, no.
I left my wallet on top of the car, and after I paid for the gas and whatnot, I left with the wallet still on my car, and obviously I had lost it. Didn't realize it until I got home and was like, what the fuck? Went back to see if it was there. Somebody had obviously either picked it up or done something with it. So here's where the story turns into a funny twist. So I'm thinking my stuff is gone. So obviously, what do you do when you lose your wallet? You cancel all your cards, you reorder all your stuff, blah, blah, blah. Go through the whole nonsense, right? Maybe about a couple days later, maybe a week later at the most, somebody who I know from high school who looks a lot like me
Oh, no.
walks into my job and attempts to buy beer at my job, not from me, from my coworker, and they give them my license, my ID, knowing that I work at this place.
Did they know it was your ID?
The person who I work with obviously looked at it, saw my name, and was like, tapped me on the shoulder and was like, is this you? And I was like, my fucking ID. And then I looked over, I knew who the person was, and they ran out of the store. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, what's happening here? Why did you come to, of all places you could have went to buy beer, you came to where I work to buy beer? Just a dumb thing to do. And obviously I got my license back, so that I had 2 licenses at that point. But yeah.
Wait, how long ago after you dropped it?
It was probably like a week, within a week.
That's
Within a
soon.
week.
Go to a different...
Somewhere else. We know each other. You know who I am. We know each other.
Go to a Bola Mart. Go to a 7-Eleven. Go to a freaking beer distributor.
There was a beer distributor near my house.
Literally anywhere else.
Right, anywhere else. You came to my 7-Eleven to buy beer where I work, knowing I work there more than likely. And you tried to buy beer with my ID. It was like the weirdest. I was like, am I living in a paradox universe? Like, what's going on here? Why did this happen? And where's my wallet? Where's the rest of my wallet? Because obviously, well, I don't know if said person just got the ID and maybe the other person kept the wallet and gave him the ID. I don't know. Whatever. Either way. Because we did somewhat look alike.
Right.
And, so I kind of understood why they would give him the ID. But at that point, I was like, what the fuck's my wallet? But, either which way. Funny enough, why would you go into my job?
Dude, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
That's the most idiotic thing
I
ever.
actually have a similar one.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
I used to work at a computer store on Long Island. That's no longer in existence. Y'all can figure out which one that is.
I know which one it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was a cashier. I was literally 17, 18 years old. It was like my second job. I was ringing on a register, left my phone underneath, whatever. Another cashier, this guy, and I'll say his name fucking Nico because you're a piece of shit wherever the fuck you are.
Damn.
I don't even care.
If Nico's watching this,
Oh,
bro,
I don't care.
He's going to drop a dislike now.
So, yo, I hope you listen. Give us a dislike. Fuck you, and comment on the comment. Go ahead. Motherfucker is ringing on a register and steals my phone. Like I wouldn't. I'm on the same register you are, and my phone just magically disappears, and I didn't know who it was.
What the fuck?
And there are no cameras in the store, right? So I didn't go to the store manager and be like, "Hey, can you find out where my phone went?" One of the managers had to take him outside, talk to him, and then my phone magically reappeared into my fucking hand.
Crazy how that happens.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
If I was any fucking older, and dude, this guy had to have been in his 30s.
Oh my God.
He was a
idiot.
fucking maybe I'm like over exaggerating his age.
Yeah.
But like you're like 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. How
You're
old
older than me.
You're
right?
way
I'm a
older.
kid.
You're stealing my fucking.
taking my
You're stealing
phone.
my fucking flip phone.
What a weirdo.
You piece of shit.
It's so weird.
That computer store I worked at was something, man. Like it was a show. It was a show. There was I used to work customer service there too, and some guy came in to return a router. I wouldn't. We had a certain like strict policy on it, whatever it was, like days, whatever. I wouldn't take it back. So like I had to literally. He was like yelling. I walked away from the situation. Bro took the router and just flung it and just threw it at the wall, like full force.
So obviously he didn't get his money back.
Yeah, no, he sure didn't. Dude fucking walked out. Dude, I really do feel like everyone should have to do like at least one hard year retail just to understand.
Or just customer service in
like,
general.
yeah, just don't be a piece of shit to people because like it's not the mad customer you need to be worried about. It's the freaking mad cashier. Because we've dealt with 28 of y'all today.
Yeah, seriously. I could I worked in retail or I should say whatever, cashier, I guess whatever you want to call it. I assume that's called retail. But I did that from the time I got my working papers, from when I was 15 to like 21, 22. Yeah. It definitely like you see some shit, you hear some shit, and obviously so much happens that you're just like the experiences that gives you. Like I feel like everybody at some point when you're a young adults should have to at least experience that just to be like, damn, this is like, people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like you realize how crazy the world is. Even if you're in like I was in like small town by me.
Right.
And people are nuts, the shit that I would see. I have one more story for you.
Do it.
So last story for me, this is actually a funny story. So obviously along with working since I'm 15, I've also been dating since I'm around 15 years old. Go figure. I don't know why, because
with no neck.
I don't know who wants to date no
with
neck,
no neck.
but you know what I'm saying.
Go ahead, kid.
So one time I was dating someone for a pretty significant amount of time, a couple of years, whatever, and I said I worked in the same place from the time I was 15 till I was 22, 23 years old. So when we had a really bad breakup. Like a bad breakup, relationship got really toxic and weird and just not good, and it had to end. So it ended. And when it did, how else do you, when you're a young man, go out and heal your wounds? You go out and start talking to someone else, don't you? So I went to a friend's house and I went to go to a party and I started to talk to someone else. Nothing even happened. There's nothing like that at all. And we were just exchanging conversation, exchanged phone numbers, blah, 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 having a conversation. Said person came to visit me at my job. When they came to visit me at my job, they had just gotten a new vehicle that their father had purchased for them. A very nice vehicle, I will say. I grew up in a very wealthy-ish area, I will say.
Yeah.
So it wasn't uncommon for somebody to get a nice car as their first car from their parents.
Nice.
This person was driving a nice car. I won't say what kind of car it was because I don't want to out them in case anybody knows them. They parked this nice car on the side of my job where nobody could see. Big mistake number one. Should have parked in the front for sure. Definitely should have parked a nicer car in the front. They came in to see me. We were chit-chatting for about a half hour as I'm ringing people up, blah, blah, blah. Nothing crazy. Said person walks back out to their car and it's been keyed from the tire all the way down the side to the other tire. No. And I'm not talking about one key mark. I'm talking about slashed up and down, and it was a relatively new car. It might have been a brand new car, to be honest with you.
No,
and it was obviously my ex. So I've been traumatized.
That's bad. Like
it's pretty bad.
Multiple times.
Yeah, like you could see one that went all the way top, and then it was just like repeated back and forth like a couple of times, kind of like somebody was Zorroing the fucking car. Yeah, it was pretty rough. For all of you who don't know who Zorro is, look it up.
In a book.
In a book.
That's
it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I felt so horrible because I was like, obviously I didn't do it, but it's kind of my fault. You know what I mean?
You like the Toxicas.
Always have.
It's actually a fact.
I must have multiple knives on them at all times. You know what I mean? It's how it goes.
Right. I understand. See, unfortunately, I'm the Toxica in my situation. Toxico?
Toxico.
The toxic one?
The Toxico.
Right.
Yeah,
there's like 5, 7, 8 knives in this room that you don't even know where they are. And that's just me by nature.
But it like makes life spontaneous.
It does.
You know? It's great.
Right. You don't know how you're going to wake up the next morning.
No, 100%. It's the best feeling. The best and worst feeling at the same time. 100%. I guess let's kick it off. Episode 4, Bald Bros. We're still here. We're on the interwebs. We appreciate you guys hanging out. So I'm going to kick it off, of course, in this fashion. I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. 5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary. Obviously, if you don't know, that's a bald goat right there, ladies and gentlemen. Stone Cold Steve freaking Austin.
I'm really jealous of that shirt.
If you all can, I hope you all are appreciating the shirt. This is my wrestling goat right here. Don't care what anybody has to say about it. He's a goat. He's a goat. And that's the bottom line because Aaron said so. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the guy right here.
I got 2 words for you. Suck it!
If there's anybody who made me feel okay about being a bald guy,
that guy.
this guy right here. He's the coolest bald guy I knew growing up.
What a fucking legend. And
Legend.
He did not start bald.
No, did not start bald.
Nope.
Funny enough, just got bald when he was in his late 20s / early 30s.
My man.
Reminiscent. I feel you, bro.
Love
I feel you, bro. The rattlesnake. Absolute freaking legend. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, episode 4, Bald Bros. We like to appreciate bald goats, including you're sitting with 2 bald goats right now. Hopefully you can appreciate us over time, the internet. So yeah, episode 4, we're here. We appreciate you guys' love and support. Let us know what you want to hear from us more often. We got so many stories. This guy's a wedding DJ. I work in IT. We have so many funny stories about that. I'm assuming that we can both get into. We both love gaming. We both love, I love sneakers. We both smoke cigars. I don't know, whatever you guys want to hear from us. We just want to shoot the shit.
I love sneakers. I'd like to share my shoes right now, actually.
You have Crocs. Knock it off. Put those down.
Yeah, baby. Yo, Croc gang, baby.
I wore my Crocs for episode 1 and 2. They're comfortable. I don't really care what anybody say.
Yo, listen.
You know who doesn't like Crocs? Your girlfriend.
She sure doesn't. She can't stand my ass. I'm about to buy like 3 more pairs in different colors. I'm gonna start matching outfits. I'm gonna go out in them.
Have you seen the SpongeBob Crocs yet?
There are SpongeBob Crocs.
There's a yellow Croc that's SpongeBob with the arm sticking out, and then the right shoe is Patrick and it's pink. You should buy those. I know that your girlfriend would love those.
Oh my god, I need to buy some embarrassing Crocs.
Yeah, 100%. You need to buy embarrassing Crocs.
Love that for me.
Once she sees this, she's gonna be like, "Aaron, shut the fuck up and stop encouraging him."
I can't wait. Can't wait. I feel like yours says that about me though, because I think we encourage each other.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just I'm an enabler.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
the worst.
Absolutely.
I literally have people tell me like this is your fault that this is happening.
I mean, you are the problem. I tell you that all the time. You're definitely the problem.
Am I the drama? Why am I the drama?
You might. Ask yourself. Look in the mirror, man. Don't ask me.
I mean,
let me explain something.
What do I do?
Let me explain something to the internet about Abel. Right? Abel's that guy that you like invite him out. I send this to him probably on a weekly basis. If there's like a perfect way to describe who Abel is, he's the guy that you like. You're like, oh, I'm going to have a couple drinks, and then like Abel's the guy that's like, I'm either blacking out or I'm not going. Like, that's Abel. And then it's like, great, guess we have to black out. Because, like, Abel's like, I only have off 2 days, so I'm blacking out. That's how he goes about it. Like, the rest of us don't have jobs and responsibilities.
Listen, I go hard in the paint. I don't want to. I'm really making moves to not go hard in the paint anymore. I think I've been doing somewhat well. But this is why I work.
Going hard in the paint as you get older gets really difficult.
Yeah, dude,
FYI.
It's like a 3-day recovery at this point.
3. It's impossible.
It's literally a 3-day recovery.
It's the worst thing ever.
Can't handle it. But like, what am I supposed to do? I only get off a finite amount of weekends and days where I can maneuver things and just be like, this is my day to fucking do it.
Listen, man. I have a week and 3 days vacation coming up. You don't have to tell me. I plan on probably.
If you're not having shower beers, I'm going to be very upset.
Yeah, probably. I plan on probably like streaming Elden Ring and cursing up a storm. And then I plan on being drunk and having cigars. I'm not doing that. So it's going to be one of those things,
God damn it. I need a vacation. I'm not going to get a vacation until like the end of the year either. That's the shitty part. All right. Man. Well, that's a good start.
Yeah.
I guess. Episode 4, it's pick your poison time.
Oh God, yeah, you guys love to pick your poison. So we're back with the After Dark / Dirty edition. Today we delved into the expansion pack.
Right, we went a little clean for you guys last week.
We did,
but we're gonna go dirty now.
Yeah,
and we looked at a couple cards before this, and not any cards that are in here. And we were Aaron looked distraught. He didn't read them to me.
Yeah, they were pretty bad, and I shuffled them. So
right,
let's
and
see
this is the expansion pack. So we're expecting things to get a little ridiculous.
Shout out Pick Your Poison, by the way. You guys have supplied us with content for our first 3 episodes, I should say, because we've only done 3.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Maybe we'll throw your link in the comments section below, and maybe you can sponsor us. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's a fun game to pick up if
Help
you
a
want
couple guys out, get some subscribers.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, fuck.
That bad off the bat? That's never a good sign.
No, this is bad.
It's never a good sign. Great.
I
love to hear it.
I really hope certain people aren't watching this.
Oh, they definitely are.
They definitely are.
Yeah, they definitely are.
At least I hope they are.
Uh-huh.
Bleach your dad's asshole. 6 start. Bleach your dad's asshole. Cause anyone who makes direct eye contact with you to poop their pants.
So you're like Medusa, but you're like shit.
You're shit Medusa. You're shitusa.
You're shitusa?
Shitusa.
That sounds like fun, though. Like, if you piss me off, I could just threaten you with looking at you. I'm definitely not bleaching my dad's asshole. That's definitely not
Sure,
happening.
hope the fuck.
That's not happening. No way that I'm letting that happen.
Shout out Mr. Jacobs. Fuck.
There's no way I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at people and make them shit themselves. That's unfortunate.
I'm not looking in your eyes for the rest of the whole podcast today.
That would but wait.
I just shit my pants.
Wait. Wait. So does that mean that if you wear like a pair of glasses or whatever, that doesn't count? I'm assuming, right? Am I theorizing here?
You're theorizing.
Like
direct eye contact, regardless of what's in front of you, because that would be like, but that would be like me wearing contacts, and like you can't.
No, but like sunglasses or something that would block your eyes. Not
sunglasses.
Not my glasses.
I thought you meant glasses.
No, like sunglasses.
No, sunglasses, yes.
Bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna be Cyclops then. I'm walking around fucking Cyclops shades. I'm walking around with Cyclops shades.
I love that.
And then if you piss me off, I'm gonna be like, shit yourself.
You don't even need the beams.
You don't even need beams.
Shit yourself.
I'm just gonna be like, shit yourself. Right? You piss me off, it's gonna be great. I'm doing that.
How did we get here in our lives?
I don't know. It's great though.
Talk to me, Goose. Oh, the look. It's the look. You look me in the eyes, I poop my pants.
Have no empathy.
I mean,
lick between the unclean fat folds of a morbidly obese person.
Wow, I wonder which one I'm gonna do.
Lick between the fat folds? I wouldn't let somebody do that to me if I was dirty and I'm obese.
I have a question though.
You're questioning this?
I have
okay.
a question.
Shoot.
Like,
I'm surprised.
We like thick with a couple C's, and some of those thicks have some folds. What if
it says lick between the unclean fat folds?
Oh, unclean. No, I'm good.
Unclean fat folds of a morbidly obese person.
No.
And by the way, we like thick. That doesn't mean morbidly,
not morbidly
obese.
I missed the clean part.
Like
it's not even the morbid.
Okay, but wait. Before we get
all right, we're talking about my 500 pound life.
Before we get roasted, somebody's gonna be, you guys are morbidly obese. Thank you, I know. On the scale, I'm obese.
God,
I know,
we?
I get it. I'm obese. Understood. Get it.
What?
I just said I wouldn't want to lick my own unclean fat folds.
It's the
okay?
It's the neck.
It's the neck thing. Yeah, it's definitely the neck.
The neck.
It's the neck thing. It's great.
Fuck you, bro.
I already have barely any empathy.
I don't. I'm good with I'll keep the no empathy thing.
I think I might.
I have it when I need to have it.
I think I would rather.
No,
have
I think both of us have it in the right situation.
I have empathy for people. That's a lie. I just. It depends on the situation.
It
really, really depends on the situation. But 100%. I consider myself pretty empathetic.
There are some people I just can't be sorry for.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. You're up, sir. Oh, God. These are bad. I forgot how bad the green pack is. It's pretty bad.
And this is the expansion. Like, they thought about this twice. Oh, my God. Accidentally feed your child marijuana edibles.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That does sound fun. Until you either do that or wear a helmet and safety pads every time you have sex.
Are we role playing? Like I'm.
Don't make me do it. You're gonna make me do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Do it. What are you gonna do? I don't even know where you're going with this. Where are you going with this?
I'm sorry, internet.
Oh, you guys canceled. Great. I love it. Go.
What are you doing, Deborah?
Oh, that's cancelable.
That's cancelable. I might bleep that out. I haven't decided yet.
Definitely cancelable. Oh my God.
It's not
hilarious,
it's
though.
not any more worse than your For You page.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
So wear a helmet and safety pads every time you have sex. Accidentally feed your child marijuana edibles.
Like enough to just make them a little high. Like, can we preface? What are we doing here? Like, I'm not gonna kill them.
Really think about this, right? You're giving your kid fruit snacks. You think it's fruit snacks. It's actually edibles. That kid is raw. The fruit snacks.
How long are they fucked up?
Like,
for?
I'm talking about, like, they're throwing it in. Like, you know how kids are with fruit.
But how long
have you ever had Welch's fruit snacks?
Okay. Have you ever done edibles before? We can't say that on YouTube.
I have not.
You have not?
I have not.
I have.
Right. So imagine you're like a kid thinking it's Welch's edible, like Welch's freaking fruit snacks. You know how quick you go through a bag of fruit snacks like that?
Yeah, but here's my dilemma with this. Here's my dilemma with this, right? Because I've done edibles before.
Okay.
The longest I've been like that off edibles has been like a solid day and a half, 2 days. It hasn't been that long, but 2 days is a long time for an adult.
Yeah.
You have responsibility.
Right. So think about it as a kid who has no tolerance.
Right.
To
So
anything.
I was going to say, like, is the kid going to be like high for a week? I mean, probably, right? Is that what I'm assuming?
I would assume so. I would assume that kid's going to be numb. That's the fucking...
Do I have to always wear pads and helmets when I have sex?
Every time.
Always? Every time?
Every time.
Oh, the kids having edibles. Kids getting edibles. There's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way. Every time I have sex, I have to wear I have to wear a helmet and pads.
Every single time.
Like, that sounds funny for like one time.
Pretty much every time you go to the bedroom, it's, hey, you guys. Like...
I'm now. That's also fucking cancelable. I'm picturing
such a piece of garbage.
Ready? Like, I'm just this. Nobody's gonna want to hear this. I'm picturing myself naked with just pads.
Wait, hold
and
on.
a helmet on. Just picture
like,
it.
what the fuck? No, just picture it.
No, picture yourself just naked.
No, I don't even want to see myself naked. Shout out to my girlfriend.
Yeah, for real. You guys are troopers. Sorry.
Fuck.
You guys are troopers. Yeah, the kid's definitely
the kid's getting high.
The kid's getting high.
The kid's
for
getting
sure.
high.
100%.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Oh, you're gonna love this after the last episode.
Actually gonna love it?
You're actually gonna love it after the last episode. Suffer weekly epileptic fits that mimic disco dancing, so no one believes you're suffering.
I kind of might enjoy that.
That's actually hilarious. Or you can spend the rest of your life in the same house as your mother-in-law. Oh, watch your words. Watch your words. People watch this. I'm going to read the first one for you again. Suffer weekly epileptic fits that mimic disco dancing so no one believes you're suffering. You're having an epileptic attack. You understand that, right?
I do understand.
Those are suffering. But nobody thinks you're suffering because you're staying alive.
But internally, I'm dying inside.
But internally, like, you're having an epileptic
inside.
seizure. Yeah, you're like dying inside.
I can't take it anymore. I'm dying inside. Or what was the? Can you read the other card for me, please?
Spend the rest of your life in the same house as your mother-in-law. Watch your words.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
You heard it here first.
Disco, you heard it here first. Let me just preface this though.
Oh God.
I just don't want to. I don't even want to live with my own mom. So like, I'm not gonna live with someone else's mom.
That's valid.
It's just the way it is. That has nothing to do with my lovely
the rest of your
girlfriend's
life.
mom. No.
The rest of your life.
No, and no one's mom.
Well,
no one's mom.
The rest of your life. It says the rest of your life,
right?
The rest of their life.
Right. No one's mom. No one's mom. Not my mom. No one's mom.
That's a lot.
It's not even a. That's not even a one person thing. No one's mom.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's harder for me than I think.
I really like my space.
You're having an epileptic fit every time and disco dancing. Nah.
I don't know.
I'll spend the rest of my life with my in-law. I'm not having a seizure.
See, I said it
I'm not having a seizure.
I said it the other episode. You're a better person than I am.
I hear you. It's valid.
Way better person than I am because
I'm having an epileptic attack.
I will sit in my house, in my office, drinking a beer, having an epileptic attack.
That's how that life would go.
That's exactly how that would go. Develop a fetish for dirty diapers.
No. Fuck no.
Stick a nail in your own foot.
One time?
It doesn't say.
Not repeatedly?
It doesn't say repeatedly, but you have to stick a nail in your own foot or develop a fetish for diapers.
Yeah, that nail's going in the foot once. I'm not having an obsession with dirty diapers. That's fucking weird. Ew. First off, disgusting.
Did you ever see that fucking show on HBO Max where like the guy and the girl drink their own pee, and like the one woman eats toilet paper?
No.
Like, dude, this is a show. I forgot what the name of it is. I'll try and look it up.
I don't want you to send it to me,
dude.
please.
I'm gonna send it to you. 100%.
I don't want to watch that. That sounds repulsive.
It's like my obsessive like things. What would I do?
Yeah,
I'm sticking a nail in my foot.
I'm sticking a nail in my
I don't
foot.
like dirty diapers.
1,000,000%
Nasty ass shit.
That's an obsession with dirty diapers? Well, I know where you're going with this already. Shart every time you check your phone. I check my phone all day.
All day.
All day. Every time I shit myself.
All day.
Gain a pound every time you say a curse word.
No, I'm shitting myself. I'm completely shitting myself. I weigh enough. I'm shitting myself.
A pound every time you curse?
There's no shot.
I'd be on my 1,000-pound life.
I'd be
easily.
I'd gain 50 pounds on this like one episode
on the
of
podcast. Right. I was gonna say we'd gain 50 pounds an episode. There's no way. I'd have to sharp myself. Have to.
Shitting in my pants.
Every time I check my phone like 400 times a day.
Nah.
I mean, like, that's a lot of shitting. I don't even know if I could work at that.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Shit in my pants. Do a public triathlon naked.
Oh, for everybody else's sake,
yeah,
probably not.
Great. Discover the cause of your own death. So, like, you're gonna know how you're gonna die. Like, and you're gonna know when it's gonna happen and why.
I'm not doing a triathlon naked.
I'm not doing a
triathlon naked for everyone else's sake.
The discover the cause of my own death scares me, though.
Only because, like, I kind of don't want to know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
just take me out.
Part of me, like, wants to know. Part of me doesn't want to know.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, I'd rather just... I mean, unless I'm going to be one of those boring people that just passes of old age. Because in that case, it's like... Okay, great. Now I know. Like, what happens if that's what it is? Like, oh, you're just gonna die of natural causes,
old, right?
In your 70s or 80s.
Or what if it's like you're gonna watch your whole family burn in front of you, and then you're gonna die?
See, that I couldn't see. That I couldn't fucking see.
But you don't know.
Yeah, that's a problem.
So, like, is doing that naked triathlon once worth not really knowing that you could have the most diabolical death of all time?
I can't make it situational, I guess.
Yeah, I guess not. It's tough.
I guess I'm doing the triathlon then.
Because
if I'm gonna burn in a fire, I'd rather not know.
I think I want to know how I'm going out. I can't. I
don't know if I actually.
I'm too curious. I'm the guy that would open Pandora's box. To his own detriment. Fair. Unfortunately.
Fair. Be followed around by your mother all day, every day. Your mother.
I love my mother.
Yeah.
But.
Drink the water out of the toilet bowl that you just pooped in without flushing.
Mom is following me all over the place. And she's going to be, honestly, it's going to make her happy. It's going to make her happy.
It's going to make her happy.
I am not
it is gonna make
drinking
her happy.
My poopy water.
My poop water?
My poop water? No. Never.
Bro, I'm not drinking out of the toilet that I just shit in.
No way.
No shot.
Do you know how often I have corn? It's pretty often.
Stop.
No. There's no shot.
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
Mom's following me around everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's got to be the answer.
Mom is following me around everywhere.
Yeah, there's no way.
All right. Be forced to lick every doorknob you ever use.
Oh God.
Be French kissed by an aggressive anteater.
You know what an anteater is?
Yeah, it's like the thing with the long.
Yeah, the thing with the long.
Yeah,
tongue.
pause.
Yeah, no diddy. It's fine.
No, God. Be forced to lick every doorknob you ever use. Be French kissed
for the rest of your life.
I mean, it doesn't say for the rest of your life, but every time you.
So every time I open a door, I have to.
You have to lick it.
That means every time that you use a restroom, you have to lick the knob.
That is correct.
There's no shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be French kissed by an aggressive.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be kissed by an anteater.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I'm thinking of every time I go to the bathroom.
That's nasty.
Imagine if you're in public and you have to lick the
and
bathroom
you
fucking
don't
doorknob.
like, and you know how bros be not washing their
Yeah, there's
hands.
no shot.
Fucking disgusting.
You'll end up with new fucking monkeypox. There's no way. There's absolutely no shot that's happening.
It's fucking nasty.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, the anteater is
the
getting
anteater's
kissed.
gonna get kissed.
It's the only time I'll pick an animal, I guess.
All right, let's pick your poison for the night.
Let's do it.
See where we're at. Be forced to smoke crack before my family function. Any family function.
Any
Any
family function.
Any family. So you have a barbecue, Father's Day, Mother's Day, you have to smoke crack.
Big yikes.
Every single time.
Big yikes.
Or only be able to wear clothes patterned with obscene hentai. Oh my god. This is the worst. This is the worst pick your poison I've had.
Okay, let's see.
This is the worst one I've read. Crack.
One more time.
Be forced to smoke crack before any family function, or only be able to wear clothes patterned in obscene hentai.
Okay, so being that I'm pretty sure I've had family members that do that. Sorry.
Oh.
Or have done that.
Oh.
Sorry.
We're just ousting people?
Nah, I don't care.
Okay.
He deserves
Valid.
it.
Oh.
I'm just gonna wear the hentai stuff because
Crack every event? Think about how many family events you go to a year. Birthday party. Every time you go to your
Thanksgiving,
niece's
Christmas,
birthday parties.
yeah, no way.
You have to smoke crack.
no way. Let them see the
Could you
let them
imagine?
see the anime boobies.
That's crazy.
No, there's no shot. I can't do that.
Right? Like, think about it. Think about all the family functions you attend. Birthday parties.
I've seen stupid shit.
Mother's Days. Christmas. You have to smoke crack on
I've
Christmas.
already seen stupid shit. I can't.
Yeah, I'm wearing the hentai clothes.
Yeah,
I'm definitely.
you're-
Like,
some-
everybody's going to judge me. But
Someone's watching an alien pump some chick with huge anime boobies. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Because I'm not doing crack.
before every family function is fucking crazy. Anyway, that's pick your poison, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know your answer.
So we're gonna end this off on a high note.
Boy, here we go.
We got another Am I the Asshole, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can find
Am
it real quick.
I the asshole?
Yep, so we're going back to Am I the Asshole.
Great. Wonderful.
And it's very appropriate for not only this show, but for Aaron. Am I the asshole for being bald and wearing a hat?
Son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, we found this one and
Great.
we wanted to do it.
Great. Okay, I'm about to be really irritated. Go.
All right, here we go.
Son of a bitch.
I'm 20 male, one of those guys who started balding really early.
I hear you, bro.
I first noticed some thinning when I was 17 or so, and it's grown into a small patch about the size of a Red Bull can right at the top of my head. Damn. I'm single and use Tinder. Probably a mistake in retrospect.
Yep.
And before I tell you what happened, I'll explain what my profile looks like. I don't want to post pictures of myself here, but you'll get the point. I have 7 pictures on my account, 4 of which I'm wearing a hat, and 1 is a group photo from a distance. Hat fishing? Hat fishing? Is that?
He's hat fishing.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's hat fishing.
The other 2, my bald spot is visible. Not super obvious or anything like that, but you can catch it because of the high angle. the
high angle.
The high angle.
The high angle.
The high angle. Those 2 pictures are at the end of the photo reel on my account for obvious reasons. So I matched this girl a week or so ago, and we were chatting back and forth for a few days. We seemed to click pretty well on the phone, at least. So we arranged to meet up yesterday at a local park for Victoria's Day's firework. Not sure, is that a DC thing? Maybe. I arrived second, and she texts and she's waiting in the car for me. I arrive, we hug, all seems well. We start to walk down the trail, and at some point I took my hat off and put it in my hoodie pocket.
God.
Now she's a good bit shorter than me, and it was pretty dark out. So I guess she didn't notice my spot for about 5 minutes or so. But when she did, she literally stopped and asked something like, "Have you had this the whole time?"
Have you
Have you had this the whole time?
Have you had this the whole time?
And I was really caught off guard. Obviously, I'm self-conscious about it. So I was like, yeah, you could see, you couldn't see it in my pictures. Also, we've been texting for like a week, like friends. I don't know why you haven't looked at my profile. And she got really mad, saying I was trying to trick her by hiding the photos at the end. And she never would have talked to me if she knew. That's crazy. She also
I tell you.
She also accused me of being older and lying about my age. Jesus Christ.
Facts.
I was kind of shocked, honestly, and just said, you're being a real bitch about something I'm insecure about. And she just left saying I'm a huge creep and to delete my account. My friend said she was mean, but that I should probably have only hatless pictures on my profile and had no right to call her a bitch. I'm conflicted because obviously she overreacted, but I don't think it's my fault. She didn't notice something that was such a deal breaker when it was visible in 2 pics. So am I the asshole?
So he's asking if he's the asshole for wearing a hat in his picture.
Is he the asshole for allegedly misleading this chick when he technically had it in pictures, but he strategically, obviously, posted those pictures?
Okay. So here's where I'm at with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say he's kind of the asshole. And here's why.
Mm-hmm.
We had this discussion on episode 1 or 2.
Yeah, we were talking about like some dating stuff.
Like dating stuff. So I've never been on a dating site in my life, right? But I feel like now, knowing what I know in 2024,
mm-hmm.
if I was to sign up for a dating site, my picture would probably be without a hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I would probably have just shaved my head.
Right.
And the reason being is because of my experiences in life where I've told you before, like I have gone up to somebody and they have told me the bald thing is not their thing.
Right.
So after you hear that, like I feel like that would trigger you to be like, okay, well, if I'm going to go on a dating site, I should at least make it present that I'm bald.
Mm-hmm.
Like not in pictures 4 and 5 that everybody's not scrolling through.
100%.
Because sometimes they're only going to look at your first picture and be like, oh, he's kind of cute.
Right.
And then click the thing.
Yeah.
I've told you, I've been wearing hats since I'm fucking 14 years old.
Right.
It's a habit. I wear a hat every week on this podcast.
Right.
I don't like to be without a hat. It's my comfortability.
It's your thing. That's
my thing.
what you
it's
like.
Literally my thing.
Right.
So like, I've never tried to hatfish someone before because when people see me, I will not wear a hat. But it's like at the same point in time, it's kind of on him because you should have a profile picture that shows you bald. And it should be like a framed face shot with the whole head
like
in it.
Up front.
Just this is it. Because guess what? At the end of the day, as much as I'm saying he's kind of the asshole, we spoke about this too. There's a demographic of women out there who love the bald guy bearded look.
Right. And I was just looking at like literally one of the first comments on here. Shave it, man. Loads of chicks love bald guys.
100%.
Take it from me, and the bald spot won't get better, just worse. Think of it as tearing off a Band-Aid. Believe me, it's liberating. And honestly,
100%.
listen, I know I can speak for myself. I tried letting that shit last as long as I could. And one day you just look in the mirror and you're like, nah, man, it's over.
Can't do it anymore.
It's over.
Gotta shave it. That's it. That's
it's
how it
over.
goes. You know? So I would say he's kind of being the asshole. Because if it were me, I would just present that up front. Because especially on a dating site. Because at that, like, to me, I feel like dating sites now are horrible. Because everybody's trying to portray themselves as somebody they're not. Everybody's got trauma and everybody's got this and shit that they're hiding. And it's like, yo, just fucking be yourself.
It's very obvious when you're hiding something.
100%.
Just don't.
Of course it is.
Just be yourself, and someone will come toward you.
Right, 100%.
Right.
You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? We say it every week on this podcast. We're big bald dudes.
Right.
That's not every girl's fucking dream guy. They don't wake up one day and go, damn, I want a heavy set bald guy with a beard in my life.
It's really their loss, but I understand.
Right. You know, like, so again, he didn't say he was heavy or anything like that. But even so, like, but there are demographic women out there that go, yeah, you know, I like when you shave your head. I love the beard. You'll find that chick eventually.
You'll find your niche.
You know, you find your niche.
Just stick with it. Yeah.
Hopefully we're your niche.
Right, exactly. Talking as someone who's been on the dating sites, you just got to throw all the shit out there and just like let it sit. Like I think I spoke about it the first time we did an episode too. Like I used to put a lot of my DJ stuff out there, and like in retrospect, you know, listen, I probably shouldn't because there's a whole stigma behind DJs, right? But like I'm literally a wedding DJ. Like, yeah, I love love.
Well,
I love love.
You do bars and stuff, but you're not a bar,
right?
Whatever.
If anything, I'm getting more annoyed by people coming up to me than fuck it. Yeah, you see that.
I've seen it. Yeah, you're getting that point where you're starting to become the grumpy old DJ.
Listen, I'm DJ Unk. Like I just
DJ Unk is crazy.
Leave me alone. Like, but
play Bad Bunny. Sit down,
right,
bitch.
Sit down. Yeah. Don't show me your Snapchat filter. I don't fucking care. But yeah, you got to be upfront with who you are. Like, and like maybe I'm just older, and like we're a little bit on the older side, and we kind of just have the experience to say that. But like, At the end of the day, you just gotta throw out who you are, and you'll be all right.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know?
much.
It's just is what it is.
He's kind of being the asshole.
He's kind of the. He's kind of being the asshole. He's misleading.
I do think maybe they could have approached the conversation a little nicer in terms of the chick. She could have been like, "Oh, I didn't know you were bald. It's really not my thing."
Right.
Instead of, "You're a liar. You're this. You're that." Because technically speaking, he had 2 pictures.
Right. I was just gonna say. So I looked at another comment. It's her own fault for not noticing, and you still would not have been an asshole if you had no pictures where you were bald. Which is interesting.
What?
We post pictures we feel confident in. If I was still using dating apps, I wouldn't post side pictures because I'm insecure of my nose. I mean, listen,
Fair?
that's fair.
But why would you?
Right.
Okay.
We are gonna post nicer pictures of ourselves.
Of
I'll
course,
agree with that part.
we're gonna
but
post
like,
pictures where we look
if
nice.
one of the like you're bald, like that'd be like me like photoshopping a picture of me looking skinnier when I'm like a bigger guy. But you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm about to get flamed right now.
That's right. Do it.
How many chicks on the internet are full of makeup?
No way.
And then you're like, you see them in person, or maybe they take their makeup off, and you're like, where'd the rest of you go? Because like, what?
Is that a thing?
No, never been a thing. Come on, man. Like, I mean, this
Listen,
works.
we all know what it is.
This works both ways.
It does.
It genuinely works both
Right.
ways. How many? Look, listen, you motherfuckers. I'm 35 years old, right? How many of you chicks take this angle picture? We know why you choose that angle.
Right.
You know why that angle is? This. Yeah, you don't take this picture, do you? We don't either. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get it.
I need to look like I have a neck, so I go like this.
So I need to look like I have a neck, so I go like this. Yeah, I mean, this is the angle up here. This is the whatever angle this is called. Every chick takes that picture. Every one of them. Sorry, and us guys too. I take that picture. Who the fuck am I kidding? I take that picture. But like, it's one thing to make yourself look different, but you shouldn't hide kind of who you're. I'm not saying every chick needs to go out on a dating site and put their face with no makeup on, and that's okay. But like, you also don't need to be looking like fucking Doink the Clown on like with a face full of makeup. It's only a WWE reference because we're wearing the shirts.
I love that.
But like, you don't have to be caked full of makeup,
right?
And then like all of a sudden you meet somebody, you're like, who's this? Who do you don't look like the same person anymore.
We're all gonna love each other for who we are at the end of the day,
or we're not,
right? Or we're not, right?
And 90% of the time, you're gonna go on the date and hate the person anyway, regardless of how they look. You're gonna be like, damn, I thought you looked good, but your personality sucks.
You're gonna have your superficial shit. You're gonna have the things you like, the things you don't like. You just need to figure out if you can deal with the things you like and don't like. That's really what the name of the game is.
I don't know how our girlfriends like us. No idea.
Fucking, she's already called me twice during this whole thing.
Oh, she probably wants to headbutt you.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really wish she would headbutt me. I'm sorry. Am I the asshole? I'm just gonna end it like this. Generic _ bitch says that bald is sexy, and that's really where
she said it.
We love her. We love her.
Oh man,
God, but yeah, that's Am I the Asshole, and that's episode 4, 2 Bald Bros, baby. Thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate all of your support. Find us on all of our socials: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, soon, and Spotify. I guess that's it. Have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.
Episode 5, baby.
Episode 5 coming soon. Take care,
baby.
Boom.
Peace.